Alright, man, so what's good? It's me. I'm about to be talk. No, I don't want to come on there. Come on, talk. Let's get it. Alright, man. Phrases that feel like backhanded compliments, alright? You know, the phrases themselves isn't wrong. It's just the context in which they're used, okay? That makes it a little bit like backhanded, you feel me? Anyways, number one, you're very articulate, okay? To a black person. All right, what this sounds like on the surface is you're a very well-spoken human being. You know, you're very comprehensive. It's easy to understand what you're saying. You're very good at listening.
All that you're just so good.
That's what it sounds like on the surface, right? But when you get into the real deal, what that means is compared to other people like you, you're one of the most well-spoken ones. Okay, a lot of people that are like you, they're not really on par, you know, they're not on par, but you stand out, okay? You stand out. You're one of the few well-spoken people. Now, while I say this sounds like a backhanded compliment, I get told this sometimes, you know, and I don't take it as a mean thing. I take it as a compliment, you know. But the thing is, you know, you don't hear people telling white people they're very articulate. Very rarely do you hear that geared towards white people, you know, unless they're like a foreigner. Basically, when people say you're very articulate, they're comparing you to other people that are like you. You rarely hear someone that's like a regular white person get told that, right? They grew up in America and everything, unless they have like some old English linguistic skills or something. Like they're like, top of the morning to you, sir. You know? Number two, what is number two? Let me think. I know what number two is. Oh my God. This one makes me laugh. I wish I had your confidence. To a plus size model wearing like a bikini or something, right? Or a plus size person in general, right? So on the surface, it sounds like,
Oh man, you're such a confident person. I wish I was confident like you were. You know, I look up to you. You know, you got some strong confidence. You're a very confident person.
but what it actually means is you pretty bold to be wearing that based on how you built, how you looking, you know? You pretty bold to be wearing that. You got all that meat on you and you choose to wear that. Ooh, you gotta be a confident person. I wish I was that confident. You know, that's what that means. The thing is, you'll hear females saying it to other females, you know. Like one girl will say it to another girl that's plus size or something, right? When people say that, they don't even think about it like that. They just think, oh, I'm just giving this person a compliment. The reason why it's like a backhanded compliment is because they're not saying that to a really slim model or a really slim person that's wearing a bikini. They're like, oh, that's cool. They look like they should wear that. You only say I wish I had your confidence to somebody who doesn't look like they should be doing that. You don't look like you should be wearing that, but you're doing it anyways. You really don't care about what nobody think or say. You know, you're pretty bold. You got some guts. You feel me? And that's what that means. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. You go talk to them, your friends that be telling you that, knowing dang well what they mean. The third one, which is similar to the first one, you are one of the good ones. Okay, that phrase alone is just like that's just not a good phrase at all. It don't matter what the context is, you know. Okay, let's explain what the phrase might look like on the outside. What it might be, what the surface meaning is that you're a good person. You're a good person. But what it actually means is, compared to other people, compared to other black people, or compared to your friend group, you're one of the ones that I don't really have a problem with. I can tolerate you. You cool. I can tolerate you. You're not bad like the other ones. You'll hear racist people say this a lot. If you're in like a certain environment where they've grown to get comfortable with you, they'll be like, "Oh, you're one of the good ones. You're the one. Like you're cool. I can tolerate you. You'll work. You'll work. It's cool." You know? Yeah, this usually comes when somebody has had a bad experience with like a certain race group of people, like a certain demographic. Let's say you meet somebody and that person meets all your friends or whatever. They meet your friend group first and then they meet you. Comparing you to the rest of the people in your friend group, you're one of the good ones. I got this a lot as well because I was like the one good influence in my whole friend group, like when I was younger. So the fourth one is, I see you're on daddy duty today. Good job. You know, to a father taking care of his child. On the surface, it means, wow, you're doing a very good job at parenting. You're so good. Good job, father. Good job, dad. You're doing great. You know, that's what it sounds like on the surface. When you really get into it, what it actually means is that I know you're probably not the primary caretaker of that child. You're probably not the most equipped one when taking care of your child, even though it is your child. I know the mother's probably doing most of the work and you're just like babysitting basically, right? You're just babysitting and you're trying to do as good as you can. So I'm gonna give you a round of applause. Good job for trying. Good job for trying. Good job. You know, just because a guy is a father taking care of his child don't mean that he's not more equipped than the mother is. In social norms, of course, the woman is, you know, the nurturer, right? That doesn't mean that the father is just like the babysitter. I've heard a lot of stay-at-home fathers and just men who are just taking care of their child in general, like going out by themselves with their child. They take offense to this, okay? This is equally my responsibility taking care of this child as it is the mother's job, okay? So when you say like, oh, I see you're on daddy duty today, it's like, oh, so the mother has most of the responsibilities. The father's just like this doofus who don't know how to take care of kids.
How do I hold my child? I don't know how to hold my child. Oh, the baby is crying. What do I do?
Just look at any like sitcom, family sitcom, when it comes to taking care of the child. The father will be like, oh, I don't know what to do. And the mother's like, okay, I'm gonna take over. Step aside, father. Let me take care of my child, you know? I'm the nurturer. I know how to make this baby stop crying. And then the father's like, oh, thank God you know how to take care of this child, because I don't know how to take care of my own child. Oh, I'm just here.
I need you to watch the baby for a second. Nobody tells mom.
So that's where that comes from. That's why that's offensive. It's a social construct thing. Social programming basically saying that the father doesn't know what he's doing. The father isn't good at taking care of children. Hopefully y'all get where I'm coming from and y'all can understand my perspective. And y'all like the video, you feel me? So yeah, that's all I got. I'm out, man. Peace.